Hey Instagrammers, this is Paul at videoactive.ca. I love my GoPro camera because you can use it in places you would never take a typical camera. DSLRs are too bulky and expensive. You don't want to take chances with them. But GoPros are tiny and they take a beating. If you drop one, no problem.
Okay.
This is something I've used a lot, especially when shooting bands.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're very discreet, take great angles, and performers are not the least bit distracted. Since I was a kid and we took long road trips to the cottage, oh geez, that car's from the 1950s. Okay, I'm not that old, but you get the picture. Anyhow, I always wanted to put a camera on the car because the scenery and the movement is so beautiful. Now with action cameras, it is possible to get these great shots. I did some intermediate experiments by placing the camera inside the car shooting through the windshield, but it's not as good. You get reflection which diffuses the scene. You really want to be mounted outside on the car. But of course there's the whole issue of the exposure to elements like wind, and who knows what kind of speeds you can reach before it's a problem. So I took it to the next level on a small highway outside burk'sfalls, which is just north of Huntsville, and it held up. Next, I wanted to try something riskier. Take it on a city highway like the Gardiner in Toronto. When you drive into the core, the buildings are quite spectacular, especially if you capture the light of magic hour. Now, if anything did go wrong with the camera mount, you pretty much lose the camera, and you don't know if it's going to take a funny bounce and hit another car behind you. So I was apprehensive about it. This past Canada Day, Sharon helped me out and we mounted the GoPro to the outside of our rental car. Is this even legal? I don't know. But next video I'll show you how we did that. I was reaching speeds just under 120 kilometers, which is a pretty good click, and it did not budge at all. That's the good news. Now I wanted to shoot 4K, thinking it would give me the most pristine image I could manage. However, this version of the GoPro only shoots 4K at 15 frames per second. So what you get is kind of a jittery stop motion effect, not ideal. I'm thinking the solution is to drop the camera resolution to 1080 at 60 or 30 frames per second. Maybe it'll be a lot smoother. Still, I like what I see so far. Stay tuned for the next video. You can follow me on Instagram at videoactive.ca, also YouTube at videoactive, that's one word. You can also email me at videoactive.paul@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.